Okay, so essentially what I want to build is a really easy tool that's an actual application you can install on Ubuntu, Linux, um, that essentially is as simple as just clicking a button and it's going to record the audio, and then once you stop clicking the button or you end the session, it's going to convert all of that into text using something like Whisper from OpenAI. And the reason for this is, you can use something like Google Docs, but the problem is it's like just in that browser, and it's really annoying and kind of finicky at when it turns on and off. So what I'm looking for is just let me record the audio so I can be doing, looking at things when I'm talking, and then have it essentially, convert all of that into text. So I can use this for context in AI settings, as well as just makes my prompting job easier, right? Um, because typing, it takes so much more time than just speaking out what I want. So that's what I'm going to build here. And to kind of start off, I think it's good to kind of draw out, what we're looking for. So at the base of it, it's just, Linux app. All it does is click one button, record audio, and then it's just speech to text. So that's all we're really trying to do. And so now I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, and we're going to essentially kind of re-describe that a little more concisely, and it's going to give us the prompt. Okay, so what I'm looking for is a comprehensive prompt. So you're going to do a little searching for this task, and we're going to build this prompt for an agentic AI coding agent. And so the product we're looking for is for an Ubuntu 24.04 OS that is essentially this. It's an application you open. It has a really nice small window, modern design, and you click one button and it starts recording the audio from a microphone you can configure. And it records this audio until you press the button again, and you can have a hotkey if you want. And so you press this, and then it processes this through some speech to text using OpenAI Whisper, or really whatever is going to be the best. I have many different APIs, so whatever's going to be the fastest and highest quality. So it finishes this and then outputs to a window, so you can easily copy the output and easily reset this state, and it can handle quite long contexts, 30 minutes to an hour of recording. So that's the type of tool we want to build. We want it as like an actual application we can run and install with a nice wizard and everything on Ubuntu. And so can you please do a little searching to figure out the exact requirements needed, the tech stack, as well as how the agent's going to build that on a Linux machine, of course. So yeah, do a little research, and then please come back to me with a master prompt that I can paste right into the coding agent to have it fully build this project in a repository, following all good code outlines, nice and simple, as well as utilizing some of the principles of this extra prompt I like to add on. So look at this and then kind of add that on to what you're going to go for. Thank you. Alright, so that was a little bit scatterbrained, but I think that's okay. So we have this, and that extra prompt I'm talking about, I'm going to paste in here. I'll pull it up. Okay, so this is the extra prompt. It's kind of long, but it's essentially just reiterating over and over, like no placeholders. We want simple solutions, low code, elegant. We don't want the AI to debug it, so okay. So that's pretty much it. We're going to send that off. And OpenAI is going to generate us the prompt. So it should be fairly quick. But I'll just pause and then come back when it's done. Okay, it took about 43 seconds, and then we're getting our master prompt here. So I'm gonna pull up a terminal just to get ready to clone the repo. But we're gonna ask it for a name for this real quick. And of course it's open source. So it's yeah, it's pretty extensive, but this is what we want because we'll see Cloud Code is really loves that type of context. Whisper pad, voice stack. Yeah, honestly, voice stack is really good. So I'm gonna make a new repo here. Get the description here too. I should have asked for that along with the title. Let a readme. Let's do a standard Python. Git ignore. Yeah, we'll do MIT. Like, oh, that's the name. Whoops. Voice note or voice deck. Cool. Okay, looks good to me. So we're gonna get the SSH for this, and then let's clone into here, and then I have it in a different screen. Just gonna open this with PyCharm. Oh, looks like I made a mistake in the name actually. That's okay. There's like a dash in there. But now that we're in here, what I'm gonna do first is actually just load up one of my sandbox environments, Python environments. So now we're in here. We're in our virtual environment. Now we're just gonna start up Claude, and then we're gonna prime him a little bit. We're just gonna say we're just going to let him know about that, and then we're going to get the prompt ready. So, copy all of this. I'm not even going to read this just because I know it's correct, just based off the vibes. And I feel we could use the plan mode in Cloud Code, but I mean that's essentially what the GPT did, or the ChatGPT layer did. So it's just gonna be faster without it. So I'm just gonna, it's just hands off from here. It's gonna take a little bit, but yeah, I'll come back when this is done. Okay, this is about 10 minutes later, so now we're gonna go ahead and install this stuff, I guess. So we should already have these packages, but we'll just see. I think it'll work without that. Already in this. Okay, so we actually need to make we need to make a new environment real quick. Oh, that's not correct. Okay, there we go. Try again. So yeah, here we're actually having a little bit of an issue with my drivers. No, it looks like it might have solved it here. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. And I did export the, okay, looks like that worked. It's so weird that it, like, I think Conda's kind of, yeah, there's something weird going on here. With Conda, but let's see if this works. Interesting. I think it's yeah, this is just a package manager issue. But if we make a new tab here, I think it'll start as base, and then let's go up here and redo this stuff. Very interesting. Yeah, I think we need to actually do it in like a new terminal. That's probably what's happening here. Hmm. Definitely a little bit of a debugging issue. Okay, let's see if this worked. Still not working. Okay, I'm just gonna come back when this works. Okay, so that was actually a pretty easy fix. Yeah, the issue was I had created the virtual environment somehow inside of Conda, and so it was messing with my drivers and the things installed. But yeah, we can see it's working now, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, so essentially what we built here is a really, simple tool. It took about, I don't know, 14 minutes, in about 20 minutes, just with Claude doing its thing. But it's pretty quick to build this tool, and this is something I'm actually going to use quite a lot because, if I'm in a different tab or looking at something and I want my thoughts recorded, I can very easily do that now. And so when I'm going to click stop recording here, it's going to transcribe all of this, and I can easily copy it. And so we should see that here. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, and that's all pretty accurate. So I can copy Looks like I can change to all my different microphones. And yeah, so it's a pretty cool little tool there. Yeah, the code's going to be in the description, and yeah.